Jennifer Thompson was raped in 1984. During the investigation, she identified the wrong man as the assailant multiple times. Inaccurate witness identification accounts for 75% of wrongful convictions. Jennifer explains why this happens through her own experience.
The night that I was raped, when I realized that there was a good possibility I was going to die, I made the decision that if I lived, I was going to make sure this person went to prison. So I began to pay attention to all those things about the human face, his eyebrows, and his nose, and his lips. So I survive. I go to the hospital for a check and begin to give a description of who this man was. The police asked me to do the composite sketch. So I begin to put together in pieces what this person looked like. At the end of that, when the police officer said, "Is this like the man who attacked you?" the answer was truthful, yes. The problem was, it was a likeness. It's not my stamp, it's a likeness. And at that moment, my memory begins to become contaminated. Unbeknownst to me, subconsciously, that image becomes an overlay in my brain over the actual image, the pure image that I had remembered. So based on my composite sketch, Ronald Cotton becomes the suspect. And I do a photo lineup. And I choose Ronald's picture. And when I pick up his picture and say, "This is the man," and then they say to me, "Good job. That's what we thought it was." And right at that moment, it becomes cemented out in my memory that I had gotten it right. 7 days after the photo lineup, they call me back down to the police department to do a physical lineup. And after that, I pick up Ronald. I pick him out, write it on a piece of paper, and they say, "Good job, that's you picked out the photograph." Again, that is confirmation. But all these images, all these times when I pick out a photograph, the photograph now is an overlay over my brain. When I do that physical lineup, I'm scanning that database of the images I remember, and what's the most recent image I find? I find a photograph, right? I don't know I'm doing it. It's completely subconscious. But I retrieve from my memory a photograph in my head of Ronald and think, "Oh my God, I've seen that face before. That's him. Of course I saw the face before. I saw my photograph 7 days before that." Now, it's almost like the image of my rapist, the true image of who he raped me, is wiped from my database. And what replaces that image is Ronald. So I go to trial in 1985, and Ronald's up there. I'm 100% positive. Never forget that face as long as I live. That's the man who tried to kill me. So much so that in 1987, in the second trial, when they bring Bobby Poole in, the man who had raped me, there's no memory of him